Many English learners use the word actually because it sounds intelligent. But in real conversations, it can easily make you sound arrogant, rude, or confrontational. Listen to this sentence. Actually, that's not correct. Grammatically, it's fine, but the tone can feel like a correction before you even acknowledge the other person's idea. When people hear actually, they often prepare for disagreement, prepare for a fight. That immediately raises tension in the conversation, and people will not listen to you. They are prepared to argue or disagree. Notice what happens when we stress the word. Let's break down the tone. Actually, that's not correct. That strong stress signals disagreement first. I'm not listening to you. Here's my idea. The listener feels corrected and not understood. So instead of correcting immediately, try acknowledging first. Here's a better pattern. That's interesting. I see it a little differently. So we're dropping our tone at the end. That's interesting. I see it a little differently. To show that we are still confident, we still have an important idea, but we change the language to show that I'm disagreeing, but it's respectful and we're working together. I'm listening to you on this. Now let's do some power patterns or some pattern practice. Please repeat after me. That's interesting. I see it a little differently. And we can expand that. That's interesting. But I see it a little differently because it may cause delays. That's interesting. But I see it a little differently because it affects the budget. So I added a little differently to make it a little more polite. We don't have to do that. That's interesting. But I see it differently because I checked the numbers. Okay, we can strongly disagree or very gently disagree, but by saying that's interesting or I hear you, understood, we are showing that we're listening and showing that we care about what the other person says. So today's takeaway, correction triggers resistance. Acknowledgement, showing you're listening, builds influence. When people feel heard first, they are more open to your idea, and that's step one for making people listen to you. All right, everyone, that's today's daily 5-minute English. I hope you enjoyed our tone intelligence training and real communication skills. See you next time.